We hebben gesproken tijdens de Oil and Gas Summit met mevrouw Grace Hudson. Die is account manager bij Halliburton. Dat is een bedrijf in Guyana. En we hebben met mevrouw Hudson gesproken over vrouwen binnen de olie- en gasindustrie. Volgens mevrouw Hudson zijn er genoeg mogelijkheden voor vrouwen, maar vrouwen zouden die mogelijkheden ook moeten aangrijpen. Wij voeren u terug naar dit gesprek.
When we talk about the energy industry in general, the opportunities are available to not just women only, but women and men. But particularly in the area of women, there are opportunities from both the entrepreneurship perspective as well as those from the employment perspective. But I think as a country, as a community, as organizations, the things that they need to pay attention to ensure that women have a meaningful opportunity to participate, it has to include education and skills development, encouraging young girls to get into the area of STEM. This is going to ensure that there are people available, women available, that can take up some of those job opportunities that the sector will demand now and in a couple of years to come. The second has to do with creating an inclusive work culture, one that reflects the flexibility, one that reflects the time that we're living in. Women, I was just sharing in the forum, women after work, they have to go home to nurture their families. So you need to ensure that at an organizational level, you have policies that are flexible to help allow women to have that work-life balance. The next thing I would say is to encourage entrepreneurship through targeted programs. If we want to encourage more women to get involved in entrepreneurship, we need to provide them with some of the tools and resources. They need information and support getting access to capital, business incubation sessions to teach them how do I start a business, but also how do I ensure that I manage the business in the right way for sustenance. And the other important part, a part that has transformed my experience in the industry, is having visible female role models. The next generation of female employees in this industry, even female entrepreneurs, they're looking to see where are the leadership that represents women. Where are the women leadership that I can look to, that I can learn from? This is going to be so crucial for the next generation. So I think just looking at those four areas as an example are just some quick things that any country, any organization can look at to ensure that women are part and parcel of all of the things that they're looking at to take advantage of the opportunities that are coming in Suriname or anywhere else in the
Do
Caribbean.
you think there are enough women in this industry that want to work and do the work in this environment?
Well, thank you very much for that question. Let me tell you some stats. In 7.8 billion people in the world, women are the majority. We represent 47.7% in the global workforce, and in the energy sector, this is renewable and non-renewable. We represent about 22%. Are there enough women based on the demands of the work that exists globally? I can't say yes or no, but that's not the important question. The important question is where the opportunities exist. Are women getting the opportunities? Are they being exposed to the opportunities? Do they know the opportunities exist? And are they getting the support they need to be able to step into those opportunities? I think that's the most important question. And that's why policies such as educating and skill development, policy initiatives such as ensuring that you have visible female leadership is so very important because it helps to ensure that for the women that do exist that want to go into positions of leadership, for example, they can get the guidance and the support they need to be able to move into those positions.
And what do you want to say to young girls that will be watching and that are interested in this business?
My encouragement is if this is a field that you want to get into it. Do not let your own self-doubt or your own biases about women in the industry hold you back from being able to take that bold step. There are lots of resources that are publicly available about potential opportunities in the industry, how far you can go from both an entrepreneurship and an employment perspective. I definitely would say get yourself educated. You need the training, but you also need the competence. So get yourself educated, get into those jobs, and when you get into that job, you work your best, you do your best to ensure that you too over a period of time can get into that position of leadership. It is not impossible, and it's no different for you because you're a woman. Because being a woman is one thing, but you need to be equally competent and you need to be equally disciplined in order for you to move into positions of leadership. So to all the young girls that are interested in getting involved in STEM and in the energy sector, there's a space for you. This has been the message the entire week, and I want to encourage them in the same way. There is a space for you. Take advantage of it.